walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to Charlottesville, home of the Virginia Cavaliers. Cavaliers will kick it away to start us off. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. So the Cal Bears offense will get the first swing of the game. Working from the pistol. Might be changing the route. The give to the left side. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They've got to be more physical. Get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Now the play fake. Finds his big tight end. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Golden Bears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Golden Bears will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Takes it on the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. So Virginia's offense will have its first possession of the game. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking core.
I think the big question then is, how is this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker shut down much better running backs than what they have on offense. So, David, they're going to have to find ways to still get their backs.
Breaks into the open. The 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Virginia. He broke away from the... He'll start this drive firing. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Still on his feet at the 45. All by himself down the middle. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Golden Bears!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
On the move from inside his 5. He's got great speed. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly complete. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying the left side. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
In the red area, it's Stewart. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. And the Cavaliers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He's looking to pass. Trying to pull his way in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big...
Touchdown, Cavaliers! On the option. Quick toss. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Golden Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Trying play action. Sends it downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Fires left. Picked off. He'll try to take it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that is elite 3rd down defense. First of all, you get him in 3rd and long, and then you look to the go-to guy. Jesse, I am committing my resources to him because I know he's a freak, and I know you as a quarterback, you're trying to find that dude.
Yeah, and it's hard, 3rd in California, to convert that. It doesn't matter how good your receiver is, and this dude's obviously one of the best in the country. But the defense, they were all over it. They were ready for it. They get the big pick.
They go to the counter. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, this is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation? This is as big a challenge as you're going to find offensively.
We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Gets it out fast. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? The Cavaliers have pushed it inside the 20. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And a great job by the defense, dropping into zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit, and when they get hurried, and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Safe completion on the screen. Tackle is made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down. The Golden Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive. Defense takes it the other way. The 20. Touchdown, Cal. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. There he goes. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Catch in the middle. It's Abdullah. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
One of the things that really impresses me about this receiving group is their physical receivers. They can break tackles. They don't just go down as soon as someone gets close to them. These guys are always fighting for extra yards.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down. And he makes the catch inside the 10. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The huge explosive play put him right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. What will the offense dial up on third and goal? From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Virginia! They'll go to the ground. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. And the Golden Bears want to move quickly.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. So so in their own territory. On 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got his man. At the 40, there he goes. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. He lofts one down the sideline. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Taking it the other way. He's inside the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Cavaliers. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking to throw on first down. Still in the pocket and fires over the middle. Wide open, he makes the catch. They get him down on the play, and this big-armed sophomore's not afraid to show off the gun. To the air on first down. Makes the grab, it's Freeman. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for second down. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Under fire. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Caught over the middle. It's Abdullah. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Second down, he'll throw it. Got his man downfield. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harrison. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Charlottesville.
They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, they're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the second half, trying to steal a possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward.
Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Looking downfield on first down. And the defense, got him at the 27. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
You got to love the aggressive nature this defense is playing with right now, and you're seeing the athletes and the dudes they've got up front. A sack on the last play. They hit the quarterback on this last one. Now third down, you know they're going to be pinning their ears back.
Finds his tight end. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be fourth down. And the Cavaliers have moved it inside the 20.
Well, that time on third and long, they just took what the defense gave them. Nothing down the field. They were hoping maybe he could make somebody miss after the catch. Wasn't able to do it, so now it sets up fourth.
Will not get there. A fourth down stop. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. And the Golden Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the back. Grabbed in the middle. It's Moore. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He rifles one deep to the left. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback has struggled, having already thrown 2 picks. That should have been number 3. Somehow the defender dropped that one. Things not going well for this Q.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Golden Bears are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Trying to make magic with his feet. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
He did a really good job on third down, knowing where the sticks were, making sure he got past it. Listen, quarterbacks can get hit near the goal line punching in. On third down, those...
Turning it on! Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Now sliding to his left. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Moore. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Cal! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Hold and fire complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll line up for a second down play. Defense looks as if it's coming. Going to sling it on second down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
This quarterback has to know he's got to get rid of the football quickly. This defense has already shown on film that they'll rush this outside linebacker off the edge and make the count 5 on their pass rush. But with his speed and his flexibility, he's too much for a lot of these offensive linemen to handle.
Complete and looking for enough for the first down. The Cavaliers decide to punt it away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A low-line drive and not his best work. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Off the play fake. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Wide open downfield. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll move the tight end. They'll run it on first and goal. Touchdown, Golden Bears! They take the lead with the 6.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Leaves it with the back. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Grab behind the line. It's Stewart. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Cavaliers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Final play of the quarter coming. Now on the option. They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Defense picks it up. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Under fire. Get it out on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Cavaliers will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better, Dave.
Executing better, understanding I still got the lead. Put a drive together here.
Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Can't make the connection, and the defense is putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
He will not get there. A stop on 3rd down leaves him with a 4. From the 18-yard line. Well, I think these guys have gone completely mental. They have lost their minds. The punt team is on the field, and they're in the red zone. Punt is in the air, making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. The last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. The Golden Bears are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. He'll pitch it. Breaks into the open. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a 1st down for this offense. And the Golden Bears, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Quick strike complete. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. He's now up to 83 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. The Golden Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. On the ground, it's Moore. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. Handoff from the gun. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4.
Well, you got to think in his mind right now, ball security is at a premium, right? He's had a problem with that earlier in this game, but with the lead now late in the game, yards aren't as important as taking care of the football. I think he's doing a better job of that now late.
Yeah, and he's shown you a little bit of everything today. Shows you why he's a really good back, and the line's paved some holes, and he's right at 99 yards. And the way this game's going with the lead, he's going to get a few more touches, break that century mark, and when you do, you have a great chance of winning football games.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Power football with the run. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Golden Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He's got him. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the red zone, it's Moore. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The Golden Bears are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
At this point on offense, late in the game with the lead, if you can run the ball, get a couple first downs, I mean, you can just bleed all these seconds off the clock and ice this thing.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And this offense trying to be physical inside the 5-yard line. I get it, but I tell you what, Palmer, this quarterback has earned some trust from me with the day he's had.
Yeah, right now he's thinking, put the game in my hands. I'm playing well. I'm seeing the defense well. I see what they're doing from a coverage standpoint. Count on me to throw a touchdown here and help out our team.
They already have the lead, but they will go for the knockout punch here in the 4th quarter on 4th and goal. Touchdown, Cal! And they take it in for 6 more points. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, coffin, great execution by this offense to put this game away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Abdullah. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. And the Cavaliers racing to the line in the hurry-up. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. He wants to throw it. He wants a big play here late. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, it's the worst possible time. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. One more play to pad the stats. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gonna let it fly. And this will be incomplete as the game comes to a close. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going